In the next 60 seconds, I'll put you in command of 2 brand new metal albums to stream, then guide you through the 4 key areas where these bands shine. Plus, I'll give you a 3rd extreme metal album from my secret collection too as a gift at the end of the show. Terry here again, guiding metal warrior heroes like you to more music that you want. If you like the stuff that is here on this list, FMR is for you because I review and break down the newest extreme releases of the week from my charts, so you get the best new metal every day. And in episode 45, I reviewed Zombie Shark's Die Laughing and Sujin's Save Our Souls. Those were just yesterday. Check out the last episode for the full scoop and results. In any case, stream them for yourself to see if they are for you. So, your 2 new albums for today are Vanir's Epitome and ILLUMISHADE's Another Side of You. Both are up for fresh, full metal reviews, so let's go. Okay, so before I listen to Vanir's new album, Epitome, I open the page and I see that there are 9 strong-sounding tracks totaling 45 big minutes here. Album cover artwork, as you can see, is dark with a Last Warrior Standing theme on the burning battlefield. It's got the beautiful golden rusty custom fonts. I was attracted to it immediately. Thank you to the album cover artist. Between the album artwork and the song titles, I visualize something pretty heavy here, and it's categorized as death and black metal in Apple Music. But my genre description beforehand, I'm going to take a guess here. It's going to be death metal. But I'll reveal later what I actually think that it is after I've listened to the album. So track 1 opens softly, then segues into absolute mayhem, brutal speed, rangy rhythm harmonies, and full of drama. The knuckles at this point are balling up. My grin is happening. It's powerful, punchy, and angry. Super nice here. Track 2, it's battle axe hard, deep riffing rhythms, solos, tight harmonies and melodies. It's got strong, thunderous, and bright everything all the way through. It is outstanding. Track 3, it's deep, rhythmic, rangy, and energetic. Beautiful work here. Next, track 4, it rolls heavy and deep with power, rhythm, and thrashing speed passages. It's just fabulous. And track 5, it's musically rich with exceptional riffs, deep bass, crushing drum work, and war-torn fry vocals. Fantastic work here from Vanir. In summary here, the rest of the album is immense. It's rangy, thunderously heavy with incredible rhythms, bursts of speed. It has an impeccably balanced feel with several standout tracks. Level of work here is super passionate, and you can really feel it here. I describe the recording sound quality. It's professional, clean, full, and complete. Production and musicality was a combination of raw and refined put together. I rate the overall levels of rhythm and tempo as big, while the harmonies and melodies were abundantly present in this album. The lyrical theme, I find, is life on the battlefield. Becoming a mainstream radio act here is, I doubt that this will ever see the light of radio. So fear not, metal warriors. I think that Vanir belongs to us forever. Range, flow, and layout of the album is consistent, and the tracks are arranged with obviously meticulous care. Describe the vocals as beastly fry vocals, while the guitars I can only describe as big, full with the full gamut of rhythm, harmonies, melodies, riff, and solo work. Bass section was a thick, clean, and granite-like. Finally, the drums and percussion performance was with excellent range, sound, and snap right from top to bottom. I didn't feel like there were any samples or sounds. I think it's just raw musicianship there in the studio. Overall, the energy and intensity here was huge, and they remind me of Amon Amarth Amarth. I get that name wrong. Sorry about that. And Thy Art is Murder in that particular range of power. Okay. Amon Amarth. Got to remember how to say that. ChatGPT, interestingly enough, they give quite the list here for Vanir. They list Encepherium, Amon Amarth. Okay, so I got it. Thurfing, Falkenbach, Tyr, Einherjer, Winter Sun, Moon Sorrow, Equilibrium, and Teressas as equivalent acts, okay, for Vanir. All right, so lastly, I rate the temperature of this album as a mix of hot and cold and a mix of dark and light tonality shades. The overall color or colors could only be described as black and gray, just like the Ashes of War, and the general feeling I had during this session was a white-knuckle ride. It led me to give this album a big seismic reading of 8.3 on the Richter scale, and I'm going to enjoy this one at work on my lunch breaks, I believe, with my earbuds on. In summary, my predictions from earlier were, I did say death metal, but my personal reveal afterwards was, I'm going to say it's symphonic melodic death metal with some deathcore hues I found, little wee bits in there. And the official bio says melodic death metal, which means that I won again, I hope. My favorite tracks were 1, 7, 8, and 9, and this one is going right into my library. That's review number 1. Next up, we have ILLUMISHADE, Another Side of You. So I open the page, and I see that there are 14 strong-sounding tracks, totaling a whopping 59 minutes. The album cover artwork, as you can see here, it is beautiful. It has two birds in conflict in nature. It has custom and standard fonts. I love the copper tone font work for the band's name, ILLUMISHADE in particular. I was attracted to it immediately. Thank you to the album cover artist. So between the album cover artwork and the song titles, I'm visualizing something heavy, refined, and possibly elegant. That's where I'm going to go. I see two birds, I see elegant. Although they categorize this one as metal in Apple Music, my genre description beforehand, I'm going to go with metalcore and hardcore. But of course, at the end of the show, I'll reveal what I thought that it was actually at, and we'll see if I had my stuff together there. Track 1, it opens elegantly. It's got a beautiful orchestral arrangement of violins, piano, and deep, ominous, and chillingly low tones of bass and thunderous percussion work. It's beautiful. Then it explodes into track 2 with an electric, ultra-powerful, deep, rhythmic, and heavy feel. It's so strong. I can feel the goosebumps are real, and it's just wow all the way through. The first song. Actually, the second song, sorry. Track 3 opens in a crushing exchange of stabbing, satisfying deep rhythms, harmonies, and melodies. The vocals are clean, meaningful, and with incredible range. Next, track 4, it's a speedier, yet more melodic track, and it's got attacking riff work, and it sends electricity through my body. And the changes in harmonies in track 4 is masterful. Track 5 is a ballad with immense, deep, and full musicality. It's beautiful and actually very emotional. Rest of the album is the stuff that epic metal music journeys from darkness to the light are made of. Albums like this don't come around every day, okay? So this one is very big for me. My body and soul says I've just come off a roller coaster, and that's in a good sense. This is exciting music, and ILLUMISHADE, if you're out there watching, be incredibly pleased with this flawless body of work. Kudos and congratulations to you. I describe the recording and the sound quality here as absolute pro. It is a high-end recording of high-end recordings. Musicality was ultra refined. I rate the overall levels of rhythm and tempo as immense, while the harmonies and melodies were soulfully present in this album. Lyrical theme, I find, is it's about finding your way from the dark to the light side. You'll see the transitions, the way the songs are arranged. And if mainstream radio doesn't pick this up, radio is poor, okay? Range, flow, and layout of this album is consistent. The tracks are arranged impeccably. The vocals are immensely passionate, while the guitars I can only describe as epic. Bass guitar section was epic. And finally, the drums and percussion performance was, yeah, you guessed it, it's epic. Beautiful symphonic instruments throughout as the extra stuff, and overall the energy and intensity was maxed right out. They remind me of Nightwish or Epica. And ChatGPT, what do you say here? What say you, ChatGPT? Oh, hey, no surprise. Okay, so ChatGPT says they sound like Epica, Nightwish, Camelot, Delane, Sonata Arctica, Therion, Xandria, Leaves Eyes, Visions of Atlantis, and Serenity. That's a heck of a range. Good stuff. So, all right. Lastly, I rate the temperature here as a range of hot to cold. It is, the tonality shades are dark and it leads to light. And the overall colors I can only describe as earth tones, browns, blues, greens, yellows, and all of that stuff. It feels like autumn. I don't know why, but it's got such color in it. General feeling I had during this session was chills, and it led me to give this album a seismic reading of a massive 8.8 on the Richter scale. I'm going to introduce this one here to my wife, and I'm going to enjoy this everywhere and twice on Sunday for sure. My predictions earlier were somewhat accurate. I did say metalcore. It does have some of that stuff in there, but it's beautiful cross-genre hardcore metal. The official bio, it tends to say the same thing. It just says modern metal. Means I kind of sort of won. I'll take it. My favorite tracks, it's a complete package from beginning to end. And of course, it's going into my library. Now, on a last final note here, everybody, these two very short reviews do not do either of these albums justice, okay? Stream them for yourself and enjoy them, okay? So we move to the end of the show, and I dig into my treasure chest, and because of what I just heard from ILLUMISHADE, I'm going to send everybody out a recommendation of let's get you some Nightwish and some Illuvity in there, okay? Pick them for yourself. Try some Nightwish and Illuvity just for you, just to say thanks for hanging out with me today. And that is the end of the show, everybody. Remember to support your favorite metal artists, stream them, engage them on social, buy the merch, see them live. Join me again soon for another episode of FMR. And finally, please hit that subscribe button because metal music matters. I just want to help. And then get notifications so you can get your new album recommendations first. You guys have a terrific evening. Thank you.